Hey everyone, this is Jesse from Janjo. So, MetalJesusRocks recently made another installment in his Wii Hidden Gems video, where he takes a look at a lot of the Wii games that people may have missed before, but are actually pretty good. So, a lot of times when people think about the Wii, and by the way, if you like this kind of content, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell because I upload 3 days a week plus a live stream. Bam, everyone loves that extra stuff. So, when most people think about the Wii, we're thinking Mario Galaxy and Mario Kart Wii and Xenoblade, Super Smash Bros. Brawl, Metroid Other M, I guess, Kirby Return to Dreamland, Punch-Out, you get the idea. So, hidden gems, a lot of people consider about, when you're looking on a Wii shelf, you see, oh, well, must be a lot of shovelware games, or may not even see some of the good games on there because, well, just no one bought them, and they kind of either fell into obscurity or obscure rarity. It's a kind of an interesting console, and I love collecting for the Wii. I've been on this really weird Wii collecting fit the last year or so, because, you know, it's a good time to collect for the Wii, I would think. No one really cares about it, and if MetalJesusRocks proved anything, that there's still a lot of great games people can experience on there. Now, I've watched his first one, second, third, fourth, however many he came up with, and there have been some that he has missed, and I want to talk about those today. I picked 4 games out for you all to talk about, so let's just jump right in. So, in no particular order, let's talk about Nights into Dreams, Nights Journey of Dreams. Now, you may remember Nights on the Sega Saturn, but this one is definitely really cool. It's very reminiscent of those games, but on the Wii. Now, this game is absolutely fantastic. It's beautiful. The graphics are just gorgeous. And it's actually really fun. You just keep moving in a circle, basically, until you solve your goal. I mean, there's not much more to say about that. There's a lot of interesting looking stages in the game, and it's a very, very cheap game. You can find this pretty much anywhere. And if you want to experience a Sega game that's not Sonic and one that's pretty cheap and also a pretty good hidden gem, definitely check out Nights Journey into Dreams. So the next one I got for you all is Elebits. Elebits, some of you may remember the game. It was kind of an earlier Wii title, if I remember correctly. This was made by Konami. You know, Konami. And it's really kind of a neat game. It's like a weird sandboxy kind of open world, but like you're in the levels, and you're almost like a Ghostbuster, where you go around catching these little electric dudes that are hidden all over the place. And the more you collect, the more you can lift heavier stuff up or turn on electrical objects. And it's really interesting the way you use the Wiimote and nunchuck to really just move around this whole room. And it's almost like a weird physics test of the Wii kind of game. It's really interesting. I love the art for this. Check out this art. It's really beautiful looking. Very colorful game. It's kind of a funny plot. You're this kid and your parents love these Elebits things, and you just, man, I hate these things. Let's catch them all while my parents are gone kind of thing. It's very fun. It's very kid friendly, and it's just, I probably played this game more than some of the other ones, bar from one other one here. And it's definitely a game you should definitely check out. It's super cheap. I got it for only a couple bucks. And it's definitely worth checking out for a game that really uses everything the Wii has to offer. So the next game I got for you is Ivy the Kiwi. Yeah, by Xseed Games. This was also released on the DS, but let's play on the big screen on the Wii. So this game is really interesting. It's actually very simple. It has this weird kind of storybook look, almost similar to a game like Kirby's Epic Yarn, where you don't play as a bird. You have a bird that's just walking in a straight line, but you use the Wiimote to create vines, to create bridges or launch him or anything to get this bird from point A to point B. And it's a very great puzzly kind of game that you don't really expect. This one's a bit more rarer to find, but it's definitely worth the look. The music's actually really good too. The quality's not the best. Sometimes it reminds you of something like Floating Runner. But that's only at worst times. Best times, it sounds really fantastic, and just the art style is really interesting in it. And the gameplay is just really unique. You really have to use your mind. When you start getting a grasp on how things work in terms of the gameplay and the physics, it becomes so much fun just to think about, all right, how do I do this? How do I get this? And then we start doing things really fast. That's when it gets really fun. So Ivy the Kiwi, definitely check it out, whether it's on the Wii or on the DS. Either way, find a way to check this game out. Now I got one more game for you, and that is Opoona. Yeah, Opoona. I was actually recommended this game by my pal, It's a Doggin' Game, Adam. You may see him on Re-Res. He recommended this game to me, and I really wanted to check it out, and it's really, really interesting. See, how you play, you just use the nunchuck. Have you ever played a Wii game where you just do that? So this is an RPG where you play as this, Opoona, this guy from space that crash lands down to a planet, and it's a really interesting RPG. It's very similar to, I don't even know, it's so weird. The characters and everything kind of make you feel like it's a Pikmin-style concept, but with RPG gameplay. It's so cool to play. When you start, you go on this planet, and next thing you know, you're joining a school, you become a ranger, and there's just all this crazy stuff to do. You get a card, there are snacks, there's so many elements in this game, and for the bit I played this game for, which was a hefty bit, there's a lot to just already dive into that I can't even just jump into in this quick and, well, fairly brief video, however long this video may be. This is definitely kind of like Ivy the Kiwi. This is definitely one of the more rarer games. The price is kind of a bit higher for this, but it's definitely one that people don't talk about at all, and thus making it a hidden gem in my books. Now, all these games, MetalJesusRocks hasn't talked about yet, but MetalJesusRocks, if you're watching this, let me know what you think about those games. Have you played them? Hey man, if you want Janjo on your channel for a cool cameo, or you want to help me out on something, let me know, because that'd be freaking awesome. I love your stuff, man. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, if you like those games, if you're curious to try out those games, or if there's any other hidden gems on the Wii you are thinking about, let me know down in the comments below or on Twitter at JanjoBrain. And once again, if you want to subscribe, hit that bell. That really helps support me, especially leaving a like and all that stuff to make me have better content and more content, and things just, let's just grow together, man, Yeah, just let me know if you like any of this stuff, and I do upload 3 days a week. And of course, until then, have a nice day.